my last episode, I discussed some methods to battle our sometimes persistent constipation, but how about the opposite outcome in our IBM body's waste removal system, diarrhea? Yes, I've had both extremes, so blocked it takes a mathematician to work the problem out with a pencil, and at other times I create the mess the size of Washington, D.C. In this episode, I will share my experience with my explosive bouts of diarrhea, what I determined was the cause, and how I remedied the situation. To increase the exposure and knowledge about inclusion body myositis, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when a new episode is published. There have been a few brave IBMers pleading for help concerning their explosive bouts of diarrhea and how our IBM affects our abilities to quickly make that dash to the bathroom. In between my constipation bouts, I also suffered some pretty explosive diarrhea events, some in the toilet, but some occurring before getting there. In many cases, my multiple diarrhea explosions usually occurred in the morning, starting as soon as only 30 minutes after eating breakfast, so I decided to start monitoring what foods, if any, were the cause of the problem. During this time, I kept track of what I ate, when I pooped, and if it was a normal waste evacuation or a sudden emergency, and how many times I went. In keeping that meal diary, Cindy and I learned that the diarrhea bouts occurred on mornings that I had been eating, wait for it, eggs. To double check the accuracy of our suspicion, I tried some eggs for lunch or dinner, and the problem arose between 30 and 60 minutes after eating those experiments also, probably confirming our suspicions. These occurrences usually included 2 to 4 trips to the bathroom to get rid of it all. These bouts were also accompanied by gastric bloating and discomfort. Despite eggs' recognized nutritional value, egg consumption has been linked to several digestive system conditions, but I've been enjoying eggs for several decades without any problems. Why now? An acquired egg allergy, as well as all other allergies, takes place when our immune system organism sees the food as a threat. It sees proteins from the eggs as harmful for our organisms, even if they are actually not. This leads to a reaction causing our organism to trigger the release of certain chemicals which are supposed to fight off the intruding egg proteins found in our bodies. IBMers can probably understand the abilities of our immune system responses in the effect on our muscles, causing a problem there too. I also have a condition called ITP, where my system attacks the count of platelets in my blood. All in all, the elimination of eggs from my diet is a difficult process to endure, but having a sudden egg intolerance requires some sacrifice and lifestyle modifications. But in the end, I surely benefited, since all the harmful and unpleasant side effects of egg consumption will be out of my IBM life. I still eat food products that contain egg ingredients, but I've enjoyed success of not suffering those explosive diarrhea occurrences by eliminating eating whole eggs. Please don't take what I've said as a surefire method to end your diarrhea episodes, but that's what I discovered works for me. What I do want to encourage is starting and keeping a consumption diary until you can identify what is triggering your diarrhea. Guess what I had for breakfast this morning? Here's a photo. Tastes like eggs, looks like eggs, same consistency as eggs, has the protein of eggs, but it's not from a chicken-laid egg. It's a product called Just Egg and is usually found in the same cooler section as regular eggs in your grocery store. This product gets its protein value from the mung bean it's developed from, and in my case does not trigger a gastronomic catastrophe. It makes a great scrambled egg or an omelet, as well as a great ingredient for making French toast. Thanks for viewing this episode, and I hope it was informative and helps a few IBMers with their diarrhea problem. Please hit that thumbs up if you appreciate this IB Myositis channel. Take control, my IBM friends.